Char Margolis, Char Communications Incorporated, and CharVision LLC do not endorse or offer for any purpose but entertainment the views of any guest or other expert on CharVision or UBN.
I knew things before they happened from the time I was a child. At the age of 8, I saw a spirit at the foot of my bed and didn't know what it was. And in my 20s, I finally realized I had a special ability that could help others. I have learned that love never dies. There is a spirit world that can communicate with us, and we all have the gift of intuition. Join me, and together we will explore the possibilities of the unknown from beyond and more. This is CharVision. Whoa! That doesn't sound very good, does it? Hi, everybody. It's Char and Sunny, and happy Halloween! Okay. I'm so excited because my friend, Patti Negri, who is a good witch, and my most favorite good witch, brought her skull. So we're going to have all kinds of questions about all the things magical things that Patti works with. But first, I want to you've been doing this for 20 years, right?
At least.
More than 20 years.
Yes.
And you saw spirits since, you did seances when you were 8 years old?
I did seances when I was 8 years old. Yeah, I knew when I was 3 or 4, like many of us, that you see things, and I knew the imaginary friends weren't imaginary. But I always had this thing about the other side. It wasn't scary. It was just this thing. So I really wanted to have a seance, and I was 7 or 8. And I realized I didn't know dead people, but Marilyn Monroe and John Kennedy, they're dead. It was late 60s. So
wow.
I went in my little windowless, lightless hallway.
Right.
And came up with my first chant in my little lightless hall filled with lights and orbs and flying around. And we ran out screaming, and I was the happiest girl in the world. I've therefore studied it my whole life.
Isn't that amazing?
This is energy. This is magic.
How exciting to recognize it.
Yeah.
Because when I recognized it, I was scared to death. And I had to have someone sleep in the room with me till I fell asleep at night after I saw a ghost, a spirit. I didn't understand any of it.
Yeah.
Who taught you? Who told you it was okay?
A lot of it was in my blood. I think that's the witchy part of we have the psychic, we have the medium, but the witchy part is like I'd be in my little suburban backyard knowing what rosemary was good for, knowing what to do with
intuitively.
It's an intuitive. I think it's a blood thing. But it wasn't scary. The only thing that ever seemed scary, which I still have to deal with, was I still sleep like a little kid. I think it's that night thing. I want protection. Right. The thing you're not supposed to do as an adult woman, sleep on your face with your hands
but
right
you
here.
also want to make sure there's only positive energies around you, and there's nothing wrong with that.
No, there's nothing
I'm
wrong
always
with that,
protecting
but that's
myself.
not good for your face wrinkles. And I can't sleep on my back for all the tea in China.
Wait, Patti. So you're very involved with film and television. Tell us what you're doing. I'm excited to hear.
I've been doing a lot of different shows. It's really great. My number one show, my favorite to work with though, is Ghost Adventures on the Travel Channel.
Wow.
Zach Bagans, they just had their 10th anniversary. They're on their
great.
16th season. And because it's when you first watch the show, it's like, who are these big macho guys that walk around and then a pin drops and they run like little girls? But it's out of their passion. Once I worked it, I just like, oh my God, they're so legit. They are so in integrity. They will keep me locked in a trunk to not know what's going on. Not really in a trunk.
No, but
in the room,
good for them. Good for them that they're ethical about it.
Walk in, they no hints of what place I'm walking into.
Right.
Whether
you're the real
seance.
deal. I mean, you're the real deal, and that's great that they respect you like that and treat you that way, because you wouldn't do it if it wasn't.
I wouldn't do it if it wasn't.
I know you.
I walk away, and I'm sure you too. But I'm really excited because we're doing a Halloween special. I did last year's Halloween special, but it was regular film the month before. Actually, they play it in Zach's new museum every day, all day. So I'm a museum.
Where is the museum?
It's in Las Vegas, downtown Las Vegas. It was
Get out of here!
It was just voted the best
so
museum
fun.
in Las Vegas.
You guys, when you go to Vegas, where do they find it?
Downtown Las Vegas. It's called Zach Bagans Haunted Museum.
Wow.
If you like that, it hits the best. But I'm doing this.
Wait, are you a wax figure?
No,
or what
I'm on a video.
You're a video.
Over
Are you a hologram?
No, I wish.
They need to tell them you want to be a hologram.
I want to be a hologram. But this year we're doing it live.
And
4-hour live on
wait,
Travel Channel.
What did you do on the Food Network?
I've done Private
And
Chefs
Animal
of Beverly
Planet.
Hills. I did a bunch of episodes of Pit Boss. Master Chef.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Born and raised in Hollywood, girl. It's what happens.
Yeah, but wait. She has had the honor of working with such actors as Martin Sheen, Burt Reynolds, Jon Voight, Chevy Chase, and Sylvester Stallone.
Yes,
Really?
he gave me my SAG card, my union card.
He did.
Singing,
My God.
and I'm not particularly good at singing. I'm a good witch. I'm not a good singer. I got
Wait, but you're a dancer, aren't you?
I'm a dancer. I dance with Gregory Hunt. Yeah.
Yeah, you're like an amazing dancer. I mean, that's the thing. People need to realize that you can be more than one thing. You can have a gift as an intuitive or a psychic or a card reader or whatever, and you can also have a gift as a musician or a hairstylist or an artist.
Yeah, and then that's so funny. I remember I saw it as a rite of passage. The first time somebody wrote something bad about me, like, fake psychics, and it was, I go, oh, I'm big enough to be mentioned,
right?
But what it was is like, she's an actress. She has an IMDb page, so
what?
It's like she plays. Her lines went to camera. It's like, do you understand? We filmed for like 3 days,
right?
And they got it into 45 minutes, and they're not gonna.
And you're sitting around doing nothing for most of it.
Yeah, but I mean that it's edited and
right.
But I mean, just as far as yes, I can hit a mark and things.
Oh.
So I just
Yeah, but
yeah,
you know
we
what?
have to
Who
do many
cares
things.
what other people think?
This gift I've always had. I kept it hidden for too many years because I always had a production company called Brain Brew, and we. I did very corporate shows, live song and dance extravaganzas,
right.
teaching policy to Microsoft or whatever. So they could not think I was this
That's
crazy
amazing.
psychic medium witch person who talked to dead people. But I remember when that 2008 crash came in and corporate entertainment became a dirty word. Reality TV was coming up, and all of a sudden my skills worked in both ways. And I did my first seance on TV on CMT, Mobile Home Disaster.
That's amazing.
And my first corporate client who called me the next day, it's like, I didn't know you're in the paranormal. And I'm like, I'll never work again. For Arco,
but I bet you
whoever.
have.
Oh, no. Yeah, it didn't hurt at all.
They still love you. I need to know something.
Yes.
Tell us about the skull. Because
skull.
people are very into skulls and T-shirts with skulls on them and earrings. And tell us about it.
Okay, the skull, it could mean a lot of things. A lot of boss
Looks
people
like my
it.
ex-husband.
Was he thin?
He's DEAD.
A skull in itself, I mean, people like them because they're fashionable and they're cool. There's the goth thing, but I'm not goth, really. But in traditional British witchcraft,
Yes.
you don't really put your familiar in your cat because that would be sort of mean. You know, really, it's like, come here and work with me. We're doing a spell. You can, but they're still a cat or your dog or whatever.
Right.
So in traditional craft, you put your familiar, your working partner, in a skull. You really could put it in almost anything, but a skull has eyes, it has ears, it has a nose. You can communicate better, just like we're doing Shakespeare over here. But when you have this, you could breathe life and put into your familiar. You could whisper in the ears. You know it's not real. Some people do have real skulls.
Like
a
the
lot
dragon.
Of people do. But like the dragon, just like the dragon.
I love when you taught me about the dragon.
And dragons have been doing some amazing work lately because it's much, much needed. I've had them, like I told you, I keep people from being in the Vegas massacre. I've had them stop.
Wow.
I haven't done anything. Relationships, they broke the Dodgers curse last year.
Wow.
Dodger Blue Dragon.
So tell it. So what do we do with the skull?
So the skull, if somebody wants to create a working partner, it's a fetish. A fetish is creating a living entity out of an inanimate object.
I get it.
Like a dragon, same thing.
Like a
that.
dragon.
Almost the same thing as statue of Christ, statue of Buddha, statue of your cat.
But is it a positive energy or a negative?
It's whatever
the
you
skull?
make it positive.
Make it positive.
The skull
Okay,
is
now
just-
that's what I needed to learn. That everybody thinks it's bad, but it's not bad.
No,
you make it positive.
It's what you put into this. You look like this inside. I look like this inside. How could that be negative?
Right, that's
This is
crazy, right?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
This is our structure.
And then the other question I wanted to ask
Yes.
is, my manager Gina got me these flowers today and for Halloween, and they're dark. They're black. And what does that mean?
Black roses. Well, black is actually a very protective color. Of course, it means dark. It means now we're going with Samhain, Halloween. We're going into the dark time. It's the time the harvest is over. We're going into the winter months, and we'll get into what Halloween's about too, if you want.
Well, yeah. Where did Halloween originate?
Halloween in the Celtics, in that whole Celtic, English, Irish area, Halloween is Samhain, which is again the dark time. It's the pagan New Year. It is when it goes into the time of death and celebrating death. In reality, it is the time when the veil between the worlds is the thinnest. Period. That's why.
Wow.
It is May Day too, but that's fairies and maypole dancing. But on Halloween, that's why there's Dia de los Muertos on Day of the Dead.
Day of the
Dead. That's why the Catholics took over as All Saints Day.
Right.
But Halloween, which is Samhain, the reason people dress up, and it all goes together and puts on masks because the veil is so thin that day that people would put on costumes to scare away if there was bad spirits.
Right.
You would put a jack-o'-lantern out front of your house as the light to scare away bad spirits. In England, actually, they carve turnips. Here they carve. We don't have as many turnips. They didn't have as many pumpkins, but they would carve turnips. But that's where the whole Halloween came from. So
that's fascinating.
Yeah, it's Samhain, and then again, in a pope in the 8th century, the pope turned it into All Saints Day because religions like to share holidays, and belief systems, because the magic behind it is the real magic.
Is the real magic.
So whatever you want to put, All Saints Day or Halloween or Day of the Dead, it is a time to honor your ancestors.
So that's the meaning of Halloween.
That's the meaning of Halloween.
Is to honor
the dead.
Honor the dead.
Honor the death and Passover. I go to a ritual every year. We have a beautiful altar that we bring all of the pictures of our dead relatives and loved ones. We name everybody who had passed that year. We send them off with love and light. It's beautiful. It's not scary.
In Judaism, we have something called Yortzeit, and we light a candle on the anniversary of everyone's death to remember them. It's the same thing.
Judaism and paganism are like hand in hand.
Whoa. There you go.
Yeah.
Wow. So you also brought your tarot cards, which we love. You're so they're so used, and you can tell.
These are so used. And this is my halfway newer. I have one deck that is so old. I had it 30 plus years, and it would be. I have scotch tape on all the sides.
What is that one that you just picked up? What is it?
This was...
You picked it up for some reason.
The 10 of Wands.
And what does that mean?
Okay, Wands would be more your spiritual side, your intuitive side, your artist side. The 10 of Wands, what I would predict this for you, there's two ways to read cards.
Right.
There's two. There's the Oracle decks, which make up their own meaning. There's the tarot deck based on the 78 card tarot. There's the Major Arcana and Minor.
Okay.
So you learn what it means. Pentacles are this, wands are that.
Right.
The different things. The cups
and
would
then
be heart
there's
and love.
the
The swords,
swords.
which would be that left brain.
That's crazy, those swords.
They could be crazy, but it's
they
also
could be
our
good,
thinking brain.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
So you learn everything that they mean in real life, and then there's intuitive readers who never learn that, but I think you need to meet in the middle. I think you need to learn.
Okay, and what are those you just opened up?
This was the Prince of Swords. So
what does that mean?
Prince of Swords is usually a person, a younger man or more youthful man, and usually a thinker, a more left brain kind of a guy. So if it depends on what I'm doing. If I'm doing a love spread or I'm doing, do you have a son? Do you have whatever it goes.
And then what's the other side?
The other side of this is a 5 of Cups. How I'm reading this right now, again, you could read it lots of ways. To me, it feels like coming up from a sadness about something.
Oh.
I'm coming up out of the valley. That things have been of heart, maybe heart of heart, or somebody's been going through something.
Wow,
that's
so
they tell the
fascinating.
Story. So there's official ways to lay them out. I usually make up my own. So now all of a sudden you've got this little story. Ooh, something new is coming into your life. Ace of Wands, a new project, something new, something creative. You're coming out of this valley of sadness.
Or is this everybody? This is for everybody. We're all being read right now.
And
we're all being read.
This is for you, though. What I'm seeing because this is the one you asked about first. What I'm seeing this is you're obviously an intuitive. You're
right. I do my best.
And how you create. You're smart, girl. You'll always have that. You have logic, but how you manifest. You're a manifester. It's not because you have the $3 to buy the thing. It's because you
Right.
see it, you smell it, you
I
taste it, you
do,
manifest.
and I make it happen.
And you make it happen.
and that's what
this
I
is
want
saying.
everybody else to do.
So if you see this card, it looks like somebody's drawn a picture of a house.
Yeah.
You see, it's a bit like a vision board. I see that house, I smell that house, I taste that house,
And
I
that
want
house
that
is
house.
mine.
That house is mine. You get that house. It's because
Wow.
we create that mind, body, spirit connection. That's how I do all my magic. Mind, body,
That's
spirit connection.
fascinating.
So that's-
and what kind, when you manifest things, how can we manifest what we want?
Okay. Again, I'm going to go back to the rules of magic and
Okay.
of life. We know everything is mind, body, spirit connection. The whole
Okay.
the whole self-help section, the whole spiritual section, the psychology section.
Right.
1 out of 3 is wishful thinking. I wish I was rich. I wish I had a boyfriend. We understand we'll never surpass our own thought pattern, our
Right.
mind. That's
Right.
that has to be 1/3. Our body has to take action. We get that. I'm going to eat healthy. I'm not going to go to the burger joint every day. Mind, body.
Right.
But 1 out of 3, again, is wishful thinking. 2 out of 3 is hit or miss and often miss. If you have 3 out of 3, the spirit, you get what you want. That spirit is the harder thing. It's less tangible because it's not like here is this. It could be done lots of ways. It could be done through prayer, your belief system. Go to temple, go to church. It could be done
Right.
affirmation, New Age.
Right.
I'm writing it down. I'm burning it. I'm burying it. It could be done with a spell working. It can be done
I'm
with a
making
vision
it
board.
happen.
Making it happen. Or the way how I do my body, actually, it could be done with an element. I need some earth element. I need some grounding. Grab some wood.
Okay, and tell us what that is that you just grabbed.
Oh, this is my chime. I love to clear spaces
well,
with this.
we want you to do it.
Oh, okay.
Please, thank you for doing
Everybody should have a chime. But go listen to it. Either if you buy it online, buy a brand you can trust, or if you go to a music store or metaphysical store, listen to them because some sound like they sound horrible.
Oh.
But if you have everything is energy. We know that.
Right.
Sound affects us.
Right.
Music. People do sound baths. Music invigorates. Music
Right.
relaxes. Music entices.
Right.
Vocal sound is hecka work. I do a lot of that. That's the vocal sound. But this sound, maybe you have like agitation going on in your house. Maybe you haven't been feeling well. You've been feeling like closed in or not as
or
creative.
maybe
as you want.
tired.
Tired.
It raises the energy.
This literally it affects every cell in your body.
I feel the energy of
Yeah.
it, and it vibrates.
It vibrates. So we can put attributes to it. This is going to relax me, or this is going to invigorate me. I have a house full of chimes, gongs. People use tuning forks and stuff, but find the
Wow.
one that affects you. But if you have this,
I
even
like
little
it.
bells,
I like it.
you should have one. People do it with wind chimes and things, but these again, it's tangible. It's in your hand. I'm gonna go. Had a fight with my honey. I did this. The kids are going through the house. Peace and relaxation. Again, because it's not just your head thinking it. Your
Right.
body's taking action. Here's the spirit of sound. It's sound waves literally affecting. It's science as much as magic.
Wow. That's so cool.
Yeah.
I know you made me oils once, and they were phenomenal. So thank you for that.
You're
And
welcome. I'll make you some more. I'm getting ready to make a new match.
Okay.
I'm getting kind of crazy with
Are
them.
you?
Yeah.
Well, here's the deal. I started to make some oils for protection, and I'm going to give you some.
Oh, I would
and
be honored to
And
have
I want to know
yours.
how you feel about it.
I would.
So, Nikki, we got to send her some oils because
Please do.
they're protection oils.
Good.
Only protection. I only
You
do
the enhancer.
protection. I only do protection and spiritual and taking any negative away. That's all I do.
Good.
I don't do all that other stuff like you do. You're a genius at all that stuff.
But that's beautiful, and that's what you had wanted, the protection oil, which
Yeah.
people in our business need that. 'Cause
We
we're
need it.
open. We're open. The veil is open.
And
Our
that's
hearts
why
are
it's
open.
so important to stay in the white light and stay in the
Yes.
egg that you taught us.
Yes, the mirrored
The mirrored
egg.
egg. And I've taught a lot of people about that mirrored egg because you understand all that stuff.
Yeah. And it works.
Yeah.
I love the practicing that in if somebody bugs you, you can't control them, but you can control if they affect you. And
Right.
putting a mirror around yourself instead of a steel case, they get the reflection. They
Right.
really do.
And it
They go,
really sends it back to
sends
where
it
it
back.
came, where it came from, and it really works. But people don't realize how important thoughts are. That's why prayer's important. That's why
Yes.
positive thinking and manifesting is important.
completely. So
Yeah.
practice that, like in a crowded elevator when nobody's sending you bad energy. You're just maybe you're sardines in
Right.
whatever, a concert, and put that egg around yourself.
Yeah.
And you will actually feel people step back and smile
Right.
at you because they're not sending you bad energy, so they're going to see the reflection of themselves and smile at you.
Right.
And even if they can't move back a little because you really are sardines,
Right.
your personal space is no longer invaded. Period.
Right. Right. But I just think sometimes that if you put oil on, it makes you think that you want to be protected. It reminds you to pray. It reminds you to do the white light
Yes.
and the egg and everything,
It's the
right?
spirit that goes with it. Again,
Yeah.
because you have the headset, this oil is going to give me protection. There's the headset.
And-
your body, you're taking the action, you're putting the oil. There is magic in the oil. I'm sure you very carefully pick your ingredients.
Very, very
So
carefully.
That's the spirit.
And I really, really carefully, we did it.
That's
we
so
really,
great. I love
I
that
can't
you did
wait.
that.
I want to know how you feel. It's
I
very,
can't wait.
it makes me, it's very pure.
Good.
It's very pure energy, high energy,
Good.
positivity. I
I
feel
can't
it.
wait. I'm going to get some
So,
protection from you.
Listen, you're in my prayers anyway. So
Thank you. Verse Visa.
Thank you. Now,
Okay.
you also brought, anything else about the tarot cards or?
No, tarot cards
okay.
are tarot cards. Again, they're just a tool to use because
Right,
I like
as
to
a
tell
focal
pictures
point.
as focal points. Now I'm seeing a picture here.
Right, okay.
I read them half of
Okay.
what it's supposed to mean and half what.
So I asked Patti to bring her crystal ball.
I
She
did.
has a real crystal ball. And
Several.
you have several of them. When I started doing work, I needed a focal point, and I made my own crystal ball with mineral oil and a fishbowl.
Yes.
And I made my own, and that's how I started when I started reading, because I was around spiritualist people and whatever, and I focused on this mineral oil ball. And now when I look into a glass of water, I can see things.
And that's really all you did. You could, if you don't have a crystal ball,
don't.
do it. You
But
could
I
do
love
it in a bowl
yours.
of water. I have several kinds.
Can people see it?
Here. Whoa.
There you go.
This is a glass crystal ball. The traditional ones were glass.
Right.
Because glass is a conduit. Glass is made from a lightning strike between heaven and earth, the sand
Right.
hitting it. So glass itself is pure. So you
Right.
could look into the future. It creates, to go into that meditative state so you could see it. Now, a lot of
Right.
people, I also have crystal balls made from quartz crystal,
Oh.
which are completely different. They're great, but that crystal has its own spirit in it. Because, if
Oh,
you
it
wear
does?
a crystal, it's the mixed crystal.
Oh,
the
it has
spirit
its
of
own
life.
spirit.
Of course it does.
And how do you
Every
know if the
rock-
spirit's good or bad or indifferent?
Well, as a rule, everything in nature is pretty good.
Right?
The tree spirit is good. The rock
Right.
spirit is good. The mineral. That's why amethyst. This black tourmaline is good for protection. Because this little rock here is a rock. It naturally had a little circle in it, like an eye.
Oh,
and
wow.
They carved it around it. This is really rare. To
What
have a
is
perfect-
that?
It's a rock.
Where'd you find it?
It was a gift from a beautiful friend of mine.
That's so sweet. That's
And
so
I can hit
thoughtful.
somebody with- But the magic in this circle that it looks like an eye is protective. But there's not bad rocks in nature. There's no if you
Right.
find a
There's no
quartz,
bad.
there's
No, it's the energy we put into it.
Yes, and then we can charge them. Like a quartz crystal is like a computer. You put in what you want.
It's kind of like a vortex.
Yeah.
Like a vortex can, if you're positive, the positive comes. If
Yeah.
it's negative, the negative comes.
it's
So-
like a generator.
I'm just fascinated about looking in your crystal ball. Can you hold it up for people again? I just
can.
want them to see what it is
And my favorite way to do it is to put a can. If you want to try one out, whether you have a mineral oil thing or just a bowl of water,
Right.
or you could do it even in a candle. But if you're working with a crystal ball, put a candle light away from it and let the light dance off the crystal ball. That's a really nice way to do it. The same way you do mirror scrying. If you do a
Wow.
mirror or a black mirror, which is, you could even make one with black paint and a dollar store frame to make a black mirror.
Right.
And you scry into it the same way. It's for scrying.
So I see an M or A person. Do you have someone deceased that's an M or an A?
M or an A? Ma? No.
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 Grandmother or somebody?
Margaret.
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 Is that your mom?
No, it's my aunt.
Your aunt. Okay, yeah. Don't say names, because now I can see in this, and there was also a J person. Was there a Joseph or John, or is there a James around you? A J?
That's just passed?
Or living.
Or living? No.
Are you working with somebody who's a J, or
Not yet.
or signing a contract? Are you in the
Oh,
midst-
yes. Oh, gosh, yes. Female. Yes.
A female J.
Yeah. Is
and
it good?
are you signing a contract?
Yes.
Is she J with an N in it, or an L in her name, or just starts with J?
Just starts with J.
Is it J-A or J?
There is an L in her last name.
Okay, but her first, is it J-E?
Yes.
Jessica,
Yes.
or Jessica?
Jessica.
Yeah, I feel like you can do that. I'm having so much fun looking at this crystal
This is
ball.
good.
It's
Here,
crazy.
Look, you want it over here? You want
No,
to
no,
see
no,
that?
I'm
You want it
good.
right
No,
here?
don't move it.
Over the skull.
Don't move it.
Good.
Okay, so I feel like, yes, it's good with Jessica, but you need to make sure that you also have your say and you don't give in to things that you don't want to do, and that the contract is protective, that you have a good attorney look at the legalities and the legal stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
But I think
do
it
trust
is
what
good. Are you in the midst of signing this?
Yes.
This is good.
Yay. I love
Is
it
this
that
for
you-
TV?
Yes.
For American TV?
Yes.
Yeah, there's something good about this.
Ooh, yay. Thank
Yeah.
you, Char.
You're
I'm just
welcome.
giddy as a skullgirl.
Oh my God! But okay, I
With the
can't
crystal
keep
ball?
looking in the crystal ball
Yes,
because
you
I.
can. All you want. You should read everybody from a crystal ball. This
Yeah,
is
but
good.
you got to realize it's like, you got to walk before you can run, and that's what the way I saw things. And to me, it's like turning on a television.
Yeah.
And I start seeing things in it like a television. But when I first started doing TV, I thought people would think I'm crazy to look at a crystal ball, and we're talking about 45 years ago. So I learned to do it in my head and to do it so differently.
But to me,
But
they're
it makes it easy.
It does. They're fun. They're tools. Like, yes, we can wash dishes by hand, but if you have a dishwasher, put them in. This is,
Do
again,
you know someone that committed suicide?
yes.
Was that family or
Yes, former sister-in-law.
former? Yeah, I feel like she wants people to know that she's getting help now. Did you pray for her? Did you help her?
Yes, but it's been a long, long time. She's been crossed a long time.
There's an S or C or K or C. I don't know who that is, but I feel like she's. You must have helped her.
I tried.
You did stuff to help her with her suicide. She had a chemical imbalance.
Yes. I
She
think
wasn't
did.
right. She
No,
wasn't mentally
no.
right.
No, she wasn't.
Yeah, Thank you for letting me do this. I didn't mean
this
to
is
do
so
this.
Fun. Thank
I didn't mean to
you.
do
I'm
this.
getting
Is
ready
like
for
we need to
Char
get together.
Margolis.
We just need to get together and
Get play.
and play.
Do a girls' night. I love girls'
Okay,
nights. Just bring
okay.
a few people
I'm
over,
there.
We hang.
I'm there.
and
So,
boys can come too.
yeah.
I do
it's
always have boys at my
fantastic.
girls' night.
So tell us what your next thing is, because I know you're busy and I know you made time for us, which was so kind of you.
Yeah.
What's your next thing you're doing?
My next thing literally is I'm going to my house this evening to do a seance for 16 people.
Oh, you need to go home and rest.
And then
Did you eat today?
I did. I went with the crew. We went to have Japanese. It was really
Okay,
good. I had
good.
sushi. And then after that,
Good.
I'm going to the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel to be in the most haunted room, the Montgomery
Tonight?
Clift room tonight. I've been working
How do
since
you
7.
sleep?
Very well once I get there. It's a little too short as a role.
Okay, well, I'm so grateful. And how can people get a hold of you?
PattiNegri.com.
So Patti does
PattiNegri.
readings. You do
clearings,
clearings.
seances.
She gets rid of the bad in your house. If there's bad, you gotta. That's a good thing.
Or your business. The run right now is on law offices.
Law offices. Tell us why.
I think because but again, the nature of the business is one against the other. It's conflict, and it's working a way around conflict. And not that saying anybody's not being honest or anything.
Right.
But what the thing this law office is, it's a thing. I've
Right.
been clearing a lot of law offices.
That's
and there's almost
amazing.
like, it feels like energetically gunk on the walls.
And how do you feel about what's going on in our world right now?
Ooh, it's scary.
is,
That's
right?
why I have everybody get dragons, because we need dragons. They need their crossroads beasts that you fly between heaven and earth. Angels, again, I love angels. Angels are great, but they're heavenly. They're dextral. They can't
Right.
cause shift and change.
You
They'll
can't fight
protect
fire
us,
with fire?
and they'll enlighten
Are you
us.
saying you got to fight fire with fire
You
because
gotta
dragons
fight
have
with
fire?
fire, yes. And it's not about fighting. It's like negotiating. It's
Yeah.
yes, fighting, but all the fighting, where's that getting us? It's
Nowhere.
It's cunning folk. It's negotiating. It's
Yeah.
learning how to do it from the right place.
Well,
But we're going to be okay. I always believe good will win, light will win. You bring a candle into a dark room,
and it
brings
lights it up, right?
You see the shadows.
The tiniest
you see
little
the
dot of
shadows,
light
but that
lights
tiniest
up
dot
a
of
room,
light,
right?
yeah.
God
And
bless you.
God bless you.
Thank you so much for being here. Please come back.
Anytime.
Please come back. Thank you for bringing your friend and your skull and all your stuff that's so precious to you. Okay, you guys, don't go away because this show, CharVision, this week is brought to you by Everlywell, which is a home health kit. And will you play we'll tell you all about it right now. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to take callers. Going to the doctor can be stressful and sometimes terrible. And finding time to get important lab testing done is almost impossible. Plus, the process is tedious and expensive. But now you can complete your testing from the comfort of your own home, thanks to Everlywell. Everlywell is an at-home health testing company that offers a variety of tests, ranging from food sensitivity to metabolism to a thyroid test. The tests are private, simple, and all processed through certified labs. All you have to do is head to everlywell.com, choose your tests, and they'll be shipped directly to your doorstep. Then, once you complete your sample collection and send it back into Everlywell certified labs, they will process your sample and send your results via Everlywell's secure online platform within just 5 days. Everlywell takes all the guesswork out of lab testing and puts the power into your hands to complete a range of important health tests all from home. Now, I got the vitamin D test, because 2 years ago I was deficient in it. But this year my doctors did blood tests and I was fine in vitamin D. So I tested Everlywell. And guess what? My vitamin D was fine and they were very accurate. So no more sitting in waiting rooms for hours and hours. Head to everlywell.com and use code CHAR to take 15% off your first order. Again, head to everlywell.com and use offer code CHAR for 15% off your first order. Take control of your health today with Everlywell's at-home health tests. Hey, everybody. You probably think I only do individual readings, but sometimes I get a message for everybody. And I wrote a poem that was channeled through me, and I'd like to read it to you. It's called Until We Meet Again by Char Margolis, a message from heaven. My work is done, it's time to leave. Know that I am also missing you as you grieve. I completed my karma on the earth, and now it is time for my rebirth. I'm flying with eagles and dancing on stars. Please know that I haven't gone far. The love we have will carry us through until the day I am again with you. What an amazing journey this passing over can be. I am in good company. I know you hurt, but please trust me. Our journey together is for eternity. So until the day our souls reunite, stay peaceful and well, and use your spirit sight. I will bring you signs from up above, a butterfly, a bird, my sign of love. Don't worry about me. I'm in good hands. Stay strong, stay positive, and continue to pray. When it is your natural day to graduate from the earth, look for me in the bright white light. We have completed our purpose, and all will be right. This is handmade. It's signed by me. It's an affordable gift for any occasion. Just go to char.net and click on store. Thank you. Hi, everybody. It's Char. Well, many of you have asked if I teach psychic intuition, and I do. Everybody has a sixth sense. Everybody has an ability to prevent problems and attain goals in their lives. And I'd love to teach you. Just go to char.net, CHARNET, and join one of my classes and call Nikki and she'll help you out. Remember, intuition will take you places logic never could. Hey, everybody, we're back, and it's time to take some callers. Does anybody want a greeting? Oh, yeah? Tony says, oh, yeah? And so there must be people calling in for our Halloween show. Okay, 417. I can't hear anybody. Hello?
Yeah. Yes, I'm here.
Oh, hi. How you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. Well, I'm glad you're here. Just be open about everybody living and deceased, okay? And don't say the name unless I say it first. Then you can repeat it. And if two people share the same name or initial, let me know. Is there an EL person, E or L? Or an EL? Or a name with EL in it, like a Helen or Elizabeth? Or
Yes.
who is that?
A great-grandmother.
And is she's deceased then, right?
Yes.
Her spirit's with you for some reason. And then there's an M or A. Do you know that person?
No.
Who's like May or Marie or
Well, my name's Maureen.
Maureen? Oh, you're the M. Okay. And is there also a Joseph around you or John or Jane?
Yes.
Who is that?
That's my grandfather.
Yeah, they're around you. I feel like you have a question for me. Ask it and let's see if they have an answer for you.
I feel like I've just been struggling lately, just feeling stuck.
Yep, I can feel that.
Career-wise and everything.
Yeah, I can feel that. Do you feel like you're being like psychically attacked or just energetically blocked?
Hugely energetically blocked for sure.
Okay, so do you know what to do about the white light in the egg that we were talking about? Imagine that you're lit up like the sun and that you're illuminating white light, and then swirl those lights around and protect yourself, and then put yourself inside an egg and close it up so all the goodness and positivity is inside with you. And then on the outside of the egg is a mirror, and anything negative will bounce back to where it came from. And we say anything in, near, around, or about us or about me that is not of light, go back to where you came from. I feel like you need to do more of that. And I also feel like you're feeling insecure. And I feel like you need to change your attitude to be more positive and confident and own your power. And that might take seeing a psychologist or a good therapist. Have you thought of that?
Okay.
Have you thought of? I feel like you need that. I feel like you're blocking your own path.
Okay.
You can't blame it on other people, but I feel like you can turn this around. And there's a C or S initial I'm getting while I'm talking to you. Who is that?
Yes.
S is the S.
Catherine.
Pardon?
C. The C.
Is the C a female or male C?
Female.
Is she spelled C-A or C with an N in it or an L?
With an N and an A.
Is it like C-H or no? It's not like Cynthia but it's C with an N and an A in it.
Catherine.
Catherine. Okay. Who is that? Your mom? Who is that?
That's my grandmother.
Your grandma. Okay. I feel like she's around. I feel like all your loved ones in the spirit world are trying to help you, but you got to help yourself. You need to change your attitude. You need to go and help manifest and stay in a positive way. Something's making you depressed and negative. You got to change that thought. And it's not going to be brain surgery. You're going to be able to do it, but you need the right help. Where do you live?
I live in Missouri.
Missouri. Okay. So you need to find a good therapist there. It will help you. Things will turn around for you, but you got to help turn them around. And the financial thing will get better and the work thing will get better. Thank you so much for calling.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Have a good day. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye. All right, 206. 206. Oh, this is Washington, right?
Hello.
Hi, are you in?
I'm actually in San Diego.
Oh, you're in San Diego. That's not 206. Okay, how you
No,
doing?
I moved from Seattle.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay, just be open about everybody. I see a J initial. Do you have family that's a J or someone close to you?
Yes, I do.
Is that a male?
Yes.
Is he spelled J-O or J-A?
J.A.
Is he James or Jack?
Yes, James.
Is he deceased?
My late husband is James. My
I think
son,
I
who's
was
still
gonna
living,
say
is
I was
also
gonna
James.
say it's your late husband that's with you.
Okay.
Yeah, and but he did not live in San Diego, right?
No.
Yeah, he says it's a good move that you moved to San Diego. Was he seems like, was he sometimes difficult, James?
Sometimes, yes.
Yeah, he's apologizing for being a pain in the ass, but he did love you. He really loved you, and you
He
were
did.
and you were patient with him. And are you concerned about your health right now?
Not specifically.
Okay, good. Are you what are you doing for exercise and
Nothing much. I'm a single
that's
parent.
what because
So.
I feel like he wants you to start paying more attention to your health and start walking and
Okay.
exercising and if you don't use it, you lose it. And
Okay.
and is your son near you now?
I have two. They're both near me in the same house now.
Yeah, who's Michael?
Oh, wow. He's my boyfriend.
He's your boyfriend now?
Yes.
Does your son have an issue with Michael?
Not that I know of.
They like Michael. Did you have an issue with Michael recently?
Yeah, we're currently apart, geographically apart.
I see that you're physically separated or you're emotionally separated?
I think both.
Yeah,
He's back in New Jersey, so
yeah,
for a period of time.
I think you will see him again, but I feel like it's not as strong as it was.
Yes, we will need to
You need to rekindle this or try to work on it or talk on the phone or try to fix things.
Yes.
Yeah, because something's not right. But he's got to watch something with his circulation. Do you know if he had an issue with his circulation?
Yeah, he has high blood pressure.
Yeah, he has to watch that. He needs to keep an eye on that. Anyway, thank you for calling. I appreciate it. Enjoy San Diego. It's a lot warmer than Seattle. Than the rains a lot in Seattle. So
that's why we moved here.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Nice to talk to you. But I would rekindle it with Michael. I wouldn't break it all off. Just you guys need to put more effort in it.
Oh yeah.
Okie doke.
Yeah, yeah.
Take care.
That's the plan. Thank you, Char.
You're welcome. It's 706. Hi, 706. 706. I don't know where that area code is. How you doing?
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, Char. I've been a fan for a long time.
Oh, that's so kind of you. Thank you.
Yes, I'm open to anything you tell me.
Okay, so as I talk to you, I get an S or C initial. I don't know if you're an S or C or K or C or...
I'm Susan S.
You're Susan S. Yeah, don't say names, just say yes or no. So, okay, so this is about Susan. And what are you doing something with your home now? Are you changing your home or...
No.
Or redoing your home or...
No, nothing with my home.
Okay. What or are you going are you going away? Are you taking a trip from your home?
No, I wish.
You wish you could afford it. Okay.
Right.
I don't know why I keep seeing the front of a house. I keep seeing the front
Well,
porch of a house.
we're actually trying to buy a house.
You're trying to buy a house.
So maybe that's why.
Okay, so maybe that's it. Because I keep seeing the front porch of a house, or a change of a house. That would mean moving.
Yeah.
Don't
hopefully.
give up on that.
Okay, we
don't
won't.
don't give up on that. Who's the B or D, or R or D, the male?
R&D would be my dad, but he's alive.
Is he R.I. or R
Yeah.
like Richard?
Yeah, that's my dad.
Yeah. Would he give you money to help you with the house, to change a house?
No, he
Okay.
can't do that.
That's okay. That's okay. But do you talk to Richard?
Yeah, I just spoke to him today.
Yeah. Okay. I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like an exchange of money or him supporting you or helping you in some way. So I don't know what, unless you're helping him.
No, Char, he just sent me $100 today. I asked him for money.
Yeah, it's an exchange of money. Okay, so that makes sense. Yeah, think positive and get yourself the home you guys want. It's important to give yourself to try to manifest this and make this happen. Where do you live? What city are you in?
We're in Athens, Georgia, but I'm originally from Bronx, New York.
Oh, wow. So Georgia's nice. Yeah, there's going to be a new home.
It is nice.
There's going to be a new home, and that's why I keep seeing the front of a house. Thank you so much for calling. I'm glad your dad gave you $100. Go.
Yes, he did. I'm glad too.
Maybe we all need to go play the lottery. The numbers are amazing for tomorrow. I want to go get a ticket, although I never win.
Maybe, Char, will you kill me if I ask you one quick question?
Yeah, no, I would never kill you. What?
Okay. I feel like I'm a little bit psychic. Do you feel that?
Well, I believe everybody's intuitive and psychic. The problem is that people don't always act upon their intuition. So when you get a gut feeling, you need to act upon it so you can develop it and understand it better, because we're all guided. And some people are more open than others, so you're probably more open and more than other people.
Okay.
But yeah,
all right.
yeah, absolutely. Don't ever doubt that. Use the energy to help your life. All right. Thank you for calling, Susan. Okay. All the best.
Thank you. This is a dream come true. Thank you, Char.
Oh, God bless you. That's so kind. Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye. Okay, 216. Let's see. I think that's Cleveland. Is that Cleveland?
That's me.
Are you in
Can you hear
Cleveland?
me?
Are you in Cleveland?
Yeah.
See, I know my
Yeah,
area
suburb.
codes. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for asking. Okay, so I need you to be open about everybody living and deceased, okay? Don't say the name unless I say it first. So is there is there an R or B person, or R or D?
B.
B as in boy or D as in dog?
B as in boy.
And is it a male?
Yes.
Is he spelled B with an R in it? Or is there a Bob or a Bill?
Bill.
Bill? Is he deceased?
Yes.
Did you live with him?
Yes.
Was this your husband?
Yes.
I'm so sorry William's passed on. Was he really a William?
He was a William, yeah.
And was his dad a William as well?
Yes.
And his dad's deceased, right?
Yes.
He wants you to know he met his dad, William, when he got over there. And and he's sorry that he left you alone. Did he not prepare for earlier death?
No.
Yeah, he's saying he was stupid. He didn't think he would die when he did. Right, and he said, but you're going to make ends meet, right? You're making ends meet, right? Because he's saying that you'll make ends meet. What's with the school? Who's in are you in a school or taking classes or something?
No.
Why is he showing me a school?
Trying to think.
The only thing, unless he might be in a school in the spirit world learning, but you don't have any kids in a school.
No, not at school.
I don't know. Are you trying to learn something with technology or learning?
Yeah, I'm trying to do some software stuff.
He's saying you need to take lessons or school or somebody to help you with this. Is this for work?
Well, something I want to start.
Okay, a business you want to start. He's saying you need to learn more with technology and you need to go to school for this. You need to take classes or get somebody to help tutor you. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much for calling. That's it for now, everybody.
Can you tell me? Well, of course he's happy, right?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Of course he's happy. He's at peace and he's good. Yeah, promise. I would know if he was. I would know if he was in a chaotic energy. I'm so sorry. You miss him.
He knows I'm sad.
Of course, you miss him. But you know what? You pray for him, and the good news is that when you get to the spirit world, he'll be there waiting for you. And no hurrying. Can't rush to get there. Got to do it in your natural time. Anyway, thank you so much for calling.
I'm sorry. I'll let you go. Never mind.
Okay. God bless you. Be well. That's hard. It's hard when you lose your lover and your best friend and your husband. Everybody, it's Halloween 2018 for those people watching on YouTube, and I appreciate everybody calling in. I appreciate Everlywell for sponsoring this episode of CharVision, and I hope that you guys really are listening to your intuition, because you know what I always say. Intuition will take you places logic never could. Go to char.net, char.net if you want oils, if you want readings, whatever it is, teaching me, if you want me to teach you intuition. Take good care. God bless you. Be safe out there. Bye-bye.